Dear customers and friends, as we announced on our Facebook page about the short videos which we're going to make to help the pet owners maintain and do the basic procedures in animals, today we are starting the first series of our short movies which will be about the ear cleaning in dogs. Okay, today our patient is Bedouin. It's a 3-year-old Labradoodle male, and he will be the model for today performance, how to properly clean ear in dogs. This is our assistant Jopril Sola. He will give us a hand. And before we start, I will give you a short brief on the build and anatomy of a dog's ear. The dog ear, as we can see here on the model, is it's very similar like the build in a cat's ear. It consists from an ear flap, which is the outside part. Then it's consisted from the vertical canal, which later goes into the horizontal canal. This is a place where with the tympanic membrane. So in some of the dogs, the infections mainly start here, basically in the upper ear flap, or they're starting in the vertical canal of the ear. So it is very important, you know, to learn how properly to clean the dog's ear without being afraid that you're gonna basically damage something inside. Yeah, the eardrum, it's somewhere here, so there's a very long way, you know, and the possibility of some kind of injury is very small. Okay, so now after explaining the anatomy of the ear, the owners can see there's a very low risk of doing any harm of the inside part of the ear by basic normal cleaning of the ear. So dog owners, go ahead and do the cleaning by yourselves. So practically, this, how does it look? Normally you need to have only a small piece of cotton wool, some antiseptic cleaner for the ear, and that's pretty much what you need. Yeah. So the best thing, for example, there's two options. One, for example, to just clean the outside part of the ear and the part of the vertical canal. Very rarely we use the deeper part of the ear because that part maybe it will be better to be done by the vets. Yeah. So the outside cleaning, we normally take a cotton wool, we lubricate it a little bit with the antiseptic solution, and we keep the ear in the upper position. Now all the hair which is growing, for example, from the inside part of the vertical canal should be normally removed by normally pulling the hair with hands. Once, for example, that will be done, we try to just push the cotton wool inside as deep as we can, and to clean, for example, the whole outside area also of the ear. Yeah? Good boy, good boy. Once they are pulled out, in that case, every few weeks we need just to double check if the ear canal is open, because very often the start of the infections can be done because of the high accumulation of wax in the ear canal, which is attached to the hair, which is growing from the vertical canal, and then it's causing some kind of a blockage of the ear and start of an inflammation and later an infection. I can show you as well how to use, for example, for a cotton bud for cleaning the ears. If you will be not comfortable with that, you can always come to the clinic and we can do it here. But as well, it's not a difficult or painful procedure for the animal. Now, you need to have a normal cotton bud. We're going to hold the ear in the upper position like here. And in the main canal, we push it straight down. As you can see, it's not a painful procedure. Normally goes very deep inside, and now we're reaching the end of the vertical canal. We clean all the edges, and you can see we have a quite clean ear. This is a schematic view of a dog ear that is inflamed. As you can see, there's a lot of discharge on the entry part of the ear, next to the vertical canal. You can see the redness basically is causing a strong inflammation of the vertical canal, which goes later into the horizontal canal. Very common, there's additional accumulation of inflammation fluid in this area, and sometimes even behind the ear tympanic membrane. With this, we have finished the first short movie in our series of movies, how to take care and how to maintain your dog properly. In the second movie, we're going to show how to evacuate and express the anal glands in dogs, so that people can do the practically by themselves in their houses. So we'll see each other in the second video soon.